Good evening everybody and welcome to the vlog for Tuesday, October 31st, 2017. Happy Halloween! I hope you all had a great Halloween. So in today's video I've got two big announcements for the channel, but before we get into that I'm just going to give you guys a little update on what I was doing today. And today was basically just one of those days for me where it was all administrative work. I mean, yes, there are a lot of things that I needed to get done on my actual game in preparation for the Indie Mega Booth submission later this month. I guess next month, it's not technically November yet. But there are also a lot of things that need to be set up with my company before that time as well. And a lot of these things are kind of slow moving processes that take time, so the earlier you get these things done, the better. And so frankly, that's what today was. It was just a ton of administrative work, and I also made some serious financial investments today, but it's just something I had to do. And again, this administrative stuff isn't the most glamorous side of game development, but I feel like I almost sound like a broken record now, but these are the things that you have to do. And I really want to get that point across, especially for the younger developers out there, because making a game isn't just all about drawing and making crazy and creative things. I mean, yes, that is a major part of it, but there's also a lot of dirty work that needs to get into the development of a game, and a lot of dirty work that needs to go on the administrative side of things. And it's important to do this administrative things correctly, because if you make a mistake, it can really hurt you in the long run. Anyways, enough about that boring stuff. Let's get to the major announcements. And these two announcements are basically two events that I'll be attending by the end of the year. The first one, which is coming up real soon, is the Day of the Devs event in San Francisco, happening on November 11th. Anyways, Day of the Devs is an event put on by I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine Productions. And it's essentially an event where about 70 independent game developers are getting together and showing off their unreleased games. And for me personally, I think it would just be some awesome exposure to a bunch of really unique ideas. And I'll also have up close and personal interactions with the people who are actually making those games. And so I think it'll be a really cool opportunity for me to kind of prepare myself mentally for a bigger event, sort of like the Indie Mega Booth, and just kind of get a good idea of what the developers brought and what stage of the development of their game is in and what they're willing to show off and talk about. And hopefully I'll be able to meet some really cool developers and just kind of pick their brain at game development for a little bit. So again, that's the Day of the Devs event, which is on November 11th in San Francisco, California. And the other event, which I'll be attending by the end of the year, which I'm really excited about, is PlayStation Experience 2017. And this event is held in Anaheim, California at the Anaheim Convention Center. And this is going to be a much bigger event, and it's really focused on all things PlayStation. And personally, I'm a real big fan of the PlayStation platform. It's one of the things that I'm trying to get my game on. And again, this can be a great opportunity for me to meet not only independent developers, but bigger AAA developers as well. One of the cool things is because I bought my ticket so early in advance that on the night before the event, they're actually having a special meet and greet event with some of PlayStation's biggest developers. And they haven't announced a whole lot of details on what is actually happening at the event and who's going to be there and things like that, but it sounds like I'll be having some good interaction with some of the people in the development and production side at Sony. And maybe it's a complete long shot, but it'd be really cool if I were able to meet someone there that could maybe make the whole process of me publishing my game to a Sony platform a lot easier. And so my big overall plan for the event is to kind of have a demo or vertical slice ready before that event, because I really want to not only take that opportunity to show it off to developers if possible, but really get in the hands of players, because players are the people who are going to be interacting with my game, and I just really want to get it in the hands of people who are big Sony and PlayStation fans, and just kind of see what they think about it, gauge their interests, see what things that they might want to change in it, and see what things they like about my game. And I figure at a conference like that, there's going to be no shortage of people who want to play games, so it's the perfect place for me to show it off. Anyways, that's a little summary of what I did today and the two big events that I'll be attending by the end of the year. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and let me know if you guys are going to any cool events down in the comments section below. And happy Halloween!